USDC back to $1. Well, it's on its way right now, sitting at 96 cents. We're going to dive into what's going on with stablecoins right now, because that's a hot topic right now. Also, the overall cryptocurrency market coming up a little bit here in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin well above 20,000, at least for the time being, 20,600 right now. But the big storyline yesterday was USDC, right? And it depegged, got all the way down to like 88 cents at one time. Of course, USDC is supposed to be trading at $1. This, backed by the company Circle, ensures that, and they have said basically they are going to make sure that it comes back to $1 here. And tomorrow, Monday, we should have some more information as it pertains to Coinbase, right? Because those transactions have been halted, USDC to USD conversions right now. But USDC, a lot of people were betting on it to come back, right? If you were a short-term trader, you could get in there at 90 cents and really make a 10% gain on your investment, right? If you thought that it was going to come right back to $1. So far, that's looking like a good move. It's up 5%, sitting at 96 cents, on its way back to $1, at least right now. USDC regained 7% after the depeg. This article kind of breaks it down. We're going to highlight some things in here, some interesting things. Circle pledges to cover reserve shortfalls. So let's talk about this. After depegging yesterday, USDC rallied back to a high at 98 cents, right now sitting at 96 cents, following news that its issuer Circle promised to cover any shortfall in its reserves amid the Silicon Valley Bank crisis, SVB. According to Bean Crypto data, USDC almost regained its $1 peg following Circle's promise, but had retraced to 95 cents right around press time. The stablecoin had lost over $6 billion of its supply yesterday. $6 billion of its supply, as investors fear it would crash. A lot of people converting their USDC either to Bitcoin or another stablecoin like USDT. USDT at one time was trading at $1.05, $1.06. I had a nice USDT balance that went up a few $1,000s, which was kind of interesting. However, the recent news from its issuer has returned some confidence in the asset, with its supply rising around $2 billion to $38.7 billion at press time. So you could see kind of the nice bounce back performance here we've seen in the last 24 hours. So looks like USDC is on its way back to covering up that quick mishap and the quick depeg that we witnessed there with the sentiment surrounding I always want to say Silvergate, Silicon Valley Bank, SVB. In a March 11th statement, Circle said this: USDC would remain redeemable 1-to-1 against the US dollar. It added that its liquidity operations would resume when banks open tomorrow on March 13th. As a practical matter, it says, our teams are well prepared to handle significant volume built on the strong liquidity and reserve assets. That's one of the good things about USDC, at least from what we've heard, right? That they have a good one-to-one backing, one-to-one asset backing, and Circle is a really strong company that underpins USDC. Circle remains confident that the wire transfer initiated on March 9th will be processed when banks resume on Monday. The crypto firm said it has it has reason to believe that under applicable FDIC policy, transfers started prior to a bank entering receivership would otherwise been processed normally. So that's what happened. The stablecoin issuer explained how USDC's issue was caused by a bank run on SVB. SVB was one of the many institutions that held part of USDC's $9.7 billion cash collateral intact. So it was reported by Bean Crypto that the bank had $3.3 billion of this in cash. We talked about that yesterday, but everything should get processed through. That money should come back to Circle when the banks open on Monday. Now, this opens the door for a larger conversation about crypto and the use case, because you wouldn't have to wait for the banks to open on Monday if you could just use crypto, right? You wouldn't have to worry about the days that the banks aren't open and what have you. Meanwhile, Circle noted that in a situation where Silicon Valley Bank could not process 100% of the funds, it would stand behind USDC and cover any shortfall using corporate resources involving external capital if necessary. So we're going to be keeping tabs on this stablecoin story. It's very interesting. Something else has happened amid all of this. ZED, which is Cardano's stablecoin, has gained some traction due to all of this. Overtakes USDT amid stablecoin drama. And you could see that ZED at one time was trading at $1.08. So ZED traded at a premium, continues to do so, even with USD from Tether, the largest stablecoin in the market cap, 73.5. ZED has been right there in terms of its growth here in the last couple of days and people utilizing it. So very interesting. We're going to keep tabs on this stablecoin story, stablecoin drama in our industry, because it's very important to kind of see what's going to happen next year with stablecoins. And we'll keep tabs on it for you. Appreciate you guys.